How's it going, everyone? In today's video, we have some big news on Vince McMahon planning his return to WWE, Matt Riddle in serious danger of getting fired, and a whole lot more. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get the latest wrestling news. Alright guys, so for our first story of today, we have some news on how much money Sasha Banks is going to make in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So unless WWE has anything to say in regards to Sasha Banks' new working relationship with New Japan, it looks like she will be making even more money than what Chris Jericho made back in 2017, as Voices of Wrestling reports that New Japan Pro Wrestling has been working on a limited appearance deal for Sasha Banks that will have a fee that would be significantly higher than what New Japan paid for Chris Jericho, which is said to be over $100,000 per appearance, making her the highest paid Bushiroad contracted wrestler. Next up, we have some news on potential plans for Stone Cold Steve Austin's next match. So after it was reported that Stone Cold Steve Austin would be interested in having another match in WWE, it looks like that match could actually happen at WrestleMania 39, as Zero News reports that if Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestles at WrestleMania 39, his opponent would be someone from Monday Night Raw on Night 1. However, there is no word yet on who that wrestler could end up being Steve Austin's opponent. Next, we have some news that a former AEW star wrestled for WWE this week. So after attending a tryout at the WWE Performance Center last week, it seems like WWE is very interested in signing a very popular ex-AEW star, because during this week's WWE main event taping, Kylie Rae wrestled her first match in WWE under the name Brianna Ray, where she lost to Dana Brooke. However, as of right now, nothing has been said on whether or not she has signed a deal to work with WWE. Next, we have some big news on Matt Riddle in danger of getting fired by WWE. So even though WWE wrote Matt Riddle off of television with a storyline injury, new information has now revealed the actual reason for his removal from television, which could see him getting fired, as Cassidy Haynes of Bodyslam.net reports that Matt Riddle failed his second wellness policy test this year, which meant that he would have to go to rehab or his contract would be terminated. Furthermore, the belief is that Matt Riddle has already entered treatment or will be going in soon. It is also important to note that WWE no longer tests for marijuana, which means that he failed for something else. Next up, we have some big news on Vince McMahon planning to return to WWE. So even though WWE has undergone a major improvement following Vince McMahon's departure from the company, sadly, it looks like that could all change with his return, because according to a new report from the Wall Street Journal, Vince McMahon has told people that he plans on making a comeback in WWE. In addition, he reportedly told people that he received bad advice from people close to him telling him to step down. Furthermore, he also reportedly believes that the allegations and investigations would have blown over if he had stayed with the company. So because Vince McMahon is still the majority shareholder, he can theoretically return to WWE at any point in time. So now guys, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today. Starting off with our first topic, we did talk about how much money Sasha Banks is going to be making in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And Voices of Wrestling, they report that Sasha Banks will be making more money than how much Chris Jericho made back in 2017. And it was said that he was making over around $100,000 per appearance. And this report is saying that she will be making significantly higher than what Chris Jericho made. The next story that we talked about was on potential plans for Stone Cold Steve Austin's next match. and Zero News, they report that if Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestles at WrestleMania 39, his opponent would be someone from Monday Night Raw during Night 1. However, nothing has been said on who that person could be. The next story that we talked about was on a former AEW star actually wrestled before Monday Night Raw this week. And that person is Kylie Rae, wrestled against Dana Brooke. And it does look like WWE could be interested in signing her. The next story that we talked about was on Matt Riddle in danger of getting fired by WWE. And Cassidy Haynes of Bodyslam.net, they report that Matt Riddle actually failed his second wellness policy test this year, and he pretty much has to go to rehab, or if he declined to go to rehab, he would get fired. The next story that we talked about was on Vince McMahon planning to return to WWE. So according to a new report from the Wall Street Journal, they did report that Vince McMahon has told people that he plans on making a comeback in WWE. So in my opinion, guys, it doesn't look good if Vince McMahon decides to return to WWE, and hopefully he doesn't, because WWE has improved significantly since his departure. So with that being said, guys, that is all of the news that we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.